Disclaimer, I'm not sugarcoating shit, so if I think your game is trash, I'm basically gonna say so and point out the flaws that I thought were flaws. This video will contain mild swearing, as most of my videos do. Well, not really mild, it depends on how I'm feeling the day. If you cannot handle the points listed above, I recommend you do not watch. Alright boys, there's a few things I have to say before I start this video. From the jump, I'm just going to let you guys know I'm not going into super detail about the games. Just going to tell you what I felt about them and what stood out for me. You'll notice all the games I chose on this list have a pretty unique story. I'm not into the bullshit where people make basically the same stories as the official Pokemon games. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. I would just go play the official games instead of playing a ROM hack. Because there's no point. There's no originality. I rank the stories one of the most important aspects when I play a ROM hack or fan game. This list includes games that have a decent amount of content or are completed. So the games with one gym, they're not on this fucking list. There's no point in having them. They don't have shit. Alright, coming in at number 10. Pokemon Light Platinum. Well, I had a decent time playing this game. I played it with my sister at the same time to see who would beat the game first, and I did. Although it had a decent story, it wasn't that good. The story wasn't that good, and it wasn't really that original. The difficulty was pretty much non-existent, in my opinion, but the gameplay was actually pretty clean, and I liked the length of the game. So this is why it earned number 10 on my list. I think it could have been replaced by something else, but at the time I didn't really know what to replace it with, so Pokemon Light Platinum got number 10 on my list. Moving on to number 9 is Pokemon Glazed. There's not really much that can be said about Pokemon Glazed, to be honest. It was a good game. It had a nice storyline and a massive amount of content to play through. It had fucking 3 regions, bro, which is one of the reasons why it's on this list. Even with a Nuzlocke, the game wasn't hard, and I clean sweep through the Elite Four and the Champion with ease. I would recommend this because it's on my top 10 best games, but I think it deserves the spot it got. I don't think it deserves higher. That's number 9. Moving on to number 8, boys, is Pokemon Daya, or Gaia, or however the hell you say this Pokemon game's name. It's been so long since this game updated that I can hardly remember anything about it. It last updated in 2015. However, I did make a list to myself ranking certain Pokemon games back in the day when I played a lot of them at once, and this was really high on it. However, what I can say is I remember that the story in this game was really good. The gameplay was amazing and the mapping was on point. So this is what earned it number 8 on my list, even though I can't remember majority of the game. Hopping over to number 7, I've been using moving on a lot, so you gotta spice it up a little bit. Whatever. Pokemon Dark Rising number 1, 2, and Order Destroyed made it on this spot. This game deserves a ranking on this list, whether you like it where it currently is or you wish it to be changed to a different position. It deserves to be on the top 10 best list. The effort that goes into this series is pretty good. I remember trying this game because people were saying this was the most difficult game they've played, and they were barking about how hard it was. I was thinking to myself, I love playing hard games with a decent or good story. They made the game difficult but not unreasonable. I didn't think it was all that hard in my opinion, and I'm waiting for number 3 to drop. And we're on to number 6, boys. Pokemon Zeta and Omicron, whatever. This game, you'll constantly hear me talk about story on this list, but like I said in the beginning, it is one of the largest factors I look at when choosing to play a fan game. I played Zeta and it was a good experience. I didn't play it for the difficulty because this game wasn't hard at all, but more so the story and the gameplay. Both were really good and it left me satisfied when I finished the game. The maps weren't overly stupid, or overly large or overly small. They were good. They were well done, balanced. That's number 6. Short as fuck. We at number 5, boys. Coming in at number 5 is Pokemon Vega. Oh my gosh, this game is fucking amazing. This is one of those games where the gameplay makes it a top contender to some of the best games out there. The story was good, but not as amazing as some of the other games that are on this list. But the overall gameplay / feeling you get when you play this game gives it this spot on the list. This game was done so well. Here's one game that shows you don't have to put level caps on everything or have retarded field effects to give a game difficulty. Reborn. This game is severely underrated in my opinion because not a lot of people know about it. But this is one of the best fans game / ROM hacks ever made. I think this one was actually a ROM hack. So that's number 5. It's number 4. And guess what we have here? Pokemon Reborn. Now you just heard me bitching about the field effects and level caps in the ranking of Pokemon Vega, but don't get it twisted. Pokemon Reborn is a really good game. It has one of the most original stories on this list, and it was executed really well. Also, the puzzles in this game are really well made and deserve a round of applause for the creativity and difficulty of them. P.S. In the end, I didn't find the level caps / field effects to be that hard. I basically got through the game pretty easily, but they are fucking stupid. Because sometimes, just watch Shofu if you need to see what that shit does to somebody. That's number 4. Now we're at the big ones, boys. This is top 3. Number 3 is Pokemon Desolation. I know some of you are maybe like, what the fuck? How is this higher than Reborn? Honestly, I'm pretty sure the person who made Pokemon Desolation was inspired by the person who made Pokemon Reborn, because I'm pretty sure it's on their phone, but don't quote me on that. I personally thought the story was definitely more intriguing and it was executed way better. You're gonna hear me say executed for like the next two fucking rankings, whatever. The overall difficulty was decent. I had to redo battles more than once because of the weakness of the Pokemon I was dealt with, but that isn't what made this game. What made this game was a story that was being told throughout the pristine gameplay. Also, the cliffhanger with how the current demo 4.11 ended. Oh my god, bro. I can't wait to play more. And for now, in my opinion, it is definitely ranked higher than Reborn. I just like the story way better. In my opinion, the story was better than Reborn's. We at number 2, boys. We at fucking silver. Coming in at number 2 is Legends of the Arena. Now, some of you might be saying, what the hell is this game? This game doesn't get enough credit for how good it is. It is severely underrated in my opinion because I haven't seen that much hype around it. I played through this game myself and I've watched people play through it, and almost every single one of them seem to say this is one of the best Pokemon fan games they've ever played. The story is very original, debatably the most original on this list that I know of. The story isn't the most intricate you've ever seen, but like I have said for more than one of these games, the way it was executed was amazing, and my props have to go off to whoever created it. The gameplay of this game just felt so fucking good to play. It had me thinking, why hasn't Pokemon themselves done a game like this, honestly? I have not said for any of these games what the story consists of, because I'm leaving a link in the description to all of the games so you can read it yourself, and I'm telling you how I felt and still feel about it and what stood out for me. But one thing I will say about this game is there are no gyms. It's a tournament where trainers from all the regions come to fight to see who's the best. I added that last phrase in there, but I think it wasn't that bad. Anyways, that's number 2. It gets that spot, boys. Alright, boys, coming in at number 1 on the list. You already know what it is. Pokemon Insurgents. Come on, you guys knew this was coming. Everybody knows. You're probably like, what the fuck? Pokemon Insurgents is not on this list? But here it is, boys. Everyone knows this had to be on the list. Everyone knows about Pokemon Insurgents. It has to be the most popular of all the games listed on this list. However, just because the game is popular doesn't make it overhyped. This game deserves the popularity it got, in my opinion. I will literally sound like a broken telephone, but the plot of this game was really fucking good. It was really unique, it was original, let's just say that. The execution of it, amazing. The features that this game includes is a vast amount. The difficulty of this game wasn't that much in my opinion, but like I said over and over and over, the first thing I rate is the storyline of the game, and this really does have that. It has a pretty original story and has a lot of unique features. Your favorite Pokemon YouTubers have probably already played this game and summed up about what everyone thinks of it. There's really nothing much that can be said about this game, besides I'm waiting for that next demo to drop. Yeah, so that's number 1 on the list. Psych, guys. We got a tie, boys. Coming in at number 1 once again is Pokemon Academy Life. You thought I was done, bitch? Nah, we still got one more to talk about. Pokemon Academy Life. God damn, bro. You want to talk about originality? This game takes the fucking cake. You want to talk about execution? This game has it. You want to talk about story? This game fucking has it, boys. I've personally never seen a game like this done before. If you know of any, let me know, because I haven't seen shit like this before. The only thing in this game, starting off from where I left off, holy fuck. The only thing this game doesn't have a lot of right now is gameplay, because the current demos are so short, but even with that, it still has a good amount of gameplay. You can tell the team working on this game isn't joking around. You get updates regularly telling you what's going on with the game and previews to show you what's coming. I don't think a lot of people know about this game, but I'm telling you it will be popular as hell when people start seeing it. The next release should be the full game, so hopefully it comes out soon. I'm very excited about this one. So, in conclusion, I honestly don't give a fuck if you don't respect my opinions on the ranking of these games. But if you have something to say, leave a comment and I'll definitely read it. I had fun making this list. I don't really know how to make top 10 videos or how the format should go, so I just did what I felt like doing. Hopefully it came out good. I appreciate all the future views, comments, likes, and subscribers I may get from this. So thank you for watching. If you think there's better, let me know. However, I don't think I'll agree with you. XD. And that's it. Hit 'em offline. Peace, boys.